Live from the Neverland Theatre, your host, Gary Starr. Hello, a very good evening to you. Welcome to StageToStream.tv, live here from the Neverland Theatre here in the wonderful town of Skegness. How are you this evening? Are you well? Yes, welcome back for another fun-packed evening full of chat, lots of laughs and top banter. Yes, no matter where you are, whatever you're doing, stop right now and join us for the next hour on StageToStream.tv. Now, before you're out there, what we need you to do is, of course, join us. Yes, you need to make sure you like the stream, share it with your friends or your enemies, you know, depending on how you see the show. Share it, and of course, give us some reactions in the chat, some love hearts, some likes, and of course, some cares. Yeah, it's all good. So, Cameron Hall, new like there. Welcome, Cameron, and welcome to Harry Stedman this evening, who's also joined us. Kelly Rogan shared the post, and join in. Join and get social with us tonight because we have a fun evening tonight live here on StageToStream.tv. Now, it's almost time to get social, but before we do that, we need to find out what's on tonight. Let's have a look, shall we? Live on Stage to Stream tonight. Top female vocalist Kelly Louise. Plus top banter with Gary and Ruthie. Start sending your questions in now and get social tonight. Live here on... Yes, Kelly Louise here joining us this evening for lots of chat and much more a little bit later on. But before all that, she's laughing at me already. I don't know why, but we're going to find out. Let's go over to Social Media Corner and say hello to Right Hand Ruthie.
Right hand Ruthie, right hand Ruthie.
Right hand Ruthie.
Yeah.
Hello, Ruthie. How are you?
Hello.
Why are you laughing at me?
It's your face.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
I can see you laughing at me over the camera.
Yeah.
What had I done?
Nothing.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Good.
Have you had a nice day?
It's been all right.
Yeah, look at you today. We've got your lighting sorted out. It's all looking good.
Well, is it going to stay though?
Well, I don't know.
I've noticed it changes as the show goes on.
It does, but it depends how much you move. If you just stay where you are, you'll be fine.
I'll stay still.
Don't move.
Won't
You're
move.
moving too much.
Can't.
Keep your face static.
I'm orbiting.
Like a moon.
Yeah.
So, how's your day been? Have you been good?
Yeah, it's been all right today.
Yeah.
Nearly fell down the stairs, but
You nearly fell down the stairs.
Yeah.
Explain this. When and how?
I'll just... Right hand Ruthie, right hand Ruthie.
She nearly fell down the stairs. Yeah. How did you nearly fall down the stairs?
Oh, I was just running and...
You were running?
I nearly slipped.
Whoa. Why were you running?
Well, because it was 22 and I realised... I thought I had a bit more time than I did. And it was 20 to 6, so I panicked.
You panicked at 20 to 6. That's still
Yeah.
like ages.
Well, it's not though.
Well, tell us how you nearly broke your neck.
Well, that was it. I just ran down the stairs and then misplaced my footing. It happens. It's happened several times to me, to be fair.
What? You fell down the stairs?
Yeah,
That's ridiculous.
all the time.
Oh.
Anyway, that was it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Well, it's been nice. So that's been your day, has it? That you've nearly fallen down the stairs several times.
Well, it's been
Have you
the
done
most-
anything else?
The most prominent part of my day.
Oh, okay.
Lots of emails, which is good.
Great.
Business is picking back up again. Which
Good.
Is nice.
That's what we like. I watched back last night's show. We had quite a good banter last night. I think we were top form.
Wow.
No, we were good last night. We're just back to normal tonight. Unless you've got an interesting story, which we'll come to later. Let's talk about Social Media Corner first of all. For those people that want to get involved this evening, we need you to get involved. We want you to get social. This is what it's about. It's about getting people talking and getting involved. Ruthie, if they want to get involved, what do they need to do?
Well, they need to hop on to the chat. Before doing that, go to Facebook, StageToStream.tv.
The Facebook.
The Facebook. Go on, because there's only one. And then... go into the chat, say hello, much like David Burton has just done. Hello, David. I'm
Hello,
just
David.
writing a reply to you now. So he said hello, everybody. And Harry Stedman's popped in as well. Hello, Harry. Top banter with Gary and Ruthie and sippy cups. Correct.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have you got your sippy cup?
I have.
Yeah.
Well, that's not a sippy cup, but anyway.
It is
So yeah, do
sippy
that.
cup.
Pop in, say hello, give me a wave. Put some emojis on it. Why not? I just like looking at them.
Give us some likes.
Reminds me of having stickers when you're a kid.
Likes and shares. Not many people have shared it tonight so far.
Only 15 shares tonight.
Is that all? I did 12 of them.
So do that. Only if you want to, though. No pressure.
No pressure. We're just, slogging our guts out for nothing.
Be sad if you didn't.
Yeah, just
Might have
fine,
a
innit?
little weep.
Just amuse ourselves.
Cry in the
whatever.
corner.
Go on. So if they want to get in touch,
Yeah, so do that. Or you can send a message to my inbox. Or, of course, you can send me a text or a WhatsApp.
what's the number, Ruthie?
I don't know, Gary. Why don't you tell us?
07510 followed by 891.
Why are you shaking your head?
005. Let's
Oh,
get social.
you ruined that then.
Well, you ruined it because you started it. It was silent when you pressed play.
What's it?
Yeah. And then I forgot the number again.
So we both ruined it.
Should we try again? It's over here. This is the number.
Okay.
And Gary, do you want to tell us what it is?
What, the number?
Yes, please.
Well, I would tell you what it is,
Yep.
but
But
I think I would rather
Yep.
do this instead.
07510
Amazing.
followed by 891. Then 005. Let's get social.
What was that number again?
That's 07510
Of course.
followed by 891. Then 005.
I joined in on that a bit there.
did you?
Yeah, well, I was, you know,
Make it better, or
I was
did you?
playing with the cameras, because I
Good.
messed up the one thing I had to do, which was press mute, and yeah, that's good. Anyway, good. So that's good. People can join in. Have you not got any interesting stories tonight, Ruth?
Well, I was contemplating talking about something I find quite interesting.
Oh no, are we about to get political?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, we don't put that out here. There's enough nonsense out there already.
Absolutely.
Gets
Lots
away
of
from
nonsense, you idiots.
Can you say that?
I can say what I want. It's my show. Oh, what are you saying? What are you saying? What? That's it. I'm leaving.
No, I'm just saying
I'm
we'll
leaving.
leave that to...
I'm gonna walk
Oh,
off.
there he
Bye.
goes. Oh. Trying to be current.
See what we did there? I'm not going to walk off. I'm not a child. Anyway, go on.
Right,
What
so
you
now
got
you've
to tell
brought
us?
politics into
I've
it.
not at all.
You have.
I could be talking about. I could be talking about absolutely anything.
Oh, everyone knows what you're talking about.
Well, if they do, then they make up their own minds. But if not, then I could be talking about anything. And I am talking about anything. I'm talking about Guardians of the Galaxy.
Are you though?
Yes. And I just walked away from it.
Right.
Good. Anyway, what are you saying?
Can't remember now. It's
You
gone.
child. You've got something to talk about.
Well, see now, I was wondering this because, and I've wondered this a few times before, and this is really weird because I was just scrolling through, you know how I start talking about something and then go off before I've even actually started talking about it?
No.
It's happened again.
Yeah. No.
So listen, I've always wondered about this thing.
Go on.
And then I was just scrolling through Facebook before coming on here, trying to find Stage to Stream, and saw Vicky Wilde. Hi, Vicky. Don't know if you're out there watching. She'd put a status up talking about her cat, saying, "Do you think my cat dreams about me?" Now,
I did see this, yeah.
This has
Yeah.
always blown my mind because I've always wondered, when you have a dream and sometimes you know the people that are in it and sometimes you don't know the people that are in it and sometimes you feel like you know the people that are in it and then but you don't actually know them. But in the dream you feel like you know them.
Can I just stop you for a second? Just want to say hello to Claire Nicholson. Hello.
Hello.
Back to you, Ruth.
So yeah, like sometimes like I say, in the dream, you feel like you know the person, but you actually don't know them.
I'll stop rambling.
So, listen,
No, sorry, go on.
wouldn't it be really weird if you dreamt of those people, but those people were also dreaming your dream, but from their perspective?
Ooh.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be weird?
Like people who don't know each other
Yeah.
dreaming about each other mutually at the same time is what you're saying.
But the same thing,
That's what I
like
just
the
said.
same story
That's what I just said.
that happens.
At the same time, yeah.
Yeah. So like, but also you have, sometimes people don't remember their dreams, do they? I'm trying at the minute, you can do this thing where you train your brain to remember your dreams, right? So when you wake up, you think about it and you write it down or something so you can remember them. Now my dreams are always a bit weird anyway. Very dramatic. They're kind of like Hollywood movies sometimes. It's great. Anyway, last night, my point is, I was dreaming about trying to catch a rhino with a Ferrero Rocher, and Professor Brian Cox turned up.
Oh, here we go.
Think...
We know what happened then when Coxie turned up, because you've got a thing about him.
Well, he's just very good.
Oh, yeah, you and Coxie and your Ferrero Rochers. I can't imagine what happened.
No, listen, we had to catch the rhino because he was
Is that a euphemism, Ruth?
He was wearing the wrong tail.
Again, is that a euphemism?
Listen.
Oh.
He's very good. Anyway.
Yeah.
Some of his political things are a bit nonsensical to me, but anyway.
No, you're right. And it's so much better that we're talking about this.
But listen. So, all I'm saying is that if you remember your dreams, actually, Professor Cox might be out there, might be listening. That'd be nice. And then listen, did you happen to have a dream about catching a rhino with a Ferrero Rocher?
Right. First of all, you're assuming that Brian Cox is watching this.
Might do.
Well, if anybody knows Brian Cox, can you message him and tag him in this post?
Probably busy.
Right? Well, he might be, but we can find out, because if he goes, yeah, last night I had a dream about some mental woman trying to catch a rhino with a Ferrero Rocher.
Well, no, it was multiple.
Mind will be blown.
Multiple Ferrero Rochers.
What were you doing with the Ferrero Rochers? Do we not want to know?
I had like a big tube and was like throwing them down, like launching them at the rhino to get him into the cage so he could change his tail over.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, but what I'm saying is...
I can analyse dreams. You know this, don't you?
Go on then.
You don't want me to. Yeah. Not live on air. It's not good, Ruth. But needless to say, you are thinking about Brian Cox.
Well, I dream about many people that turn up. I mean, mainly my dreams actually revolve around Nazis and frogs. I don't know why.
Nazi frogs?
No, they're two separate entities. Frogs, I don't know why, frogs always turn up. Sometimes, because I used to have this really weird thing when I was a kid where I'd sleep with my eyes open as well. Sometimes I still do that. But you know, like when you... And I'm a bit of a sleepwalker sometimes, and yeah. Anyway, but you know when, like, you wake yourself up, but you're still kind of like a little bit asleep, but you're aware of what you're doing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
And I always find that there's always frogs, and I was trying to find the frogs under the bed, in the bed.
Right.
Yeah, it's a bit odd. But anyway, so as last night goes, it was pretty normal. Yeah.
Somebody out there must know Brian Cox, and if you do, then we need to find out if he dreamt about that.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Or maybe the rhino. I mean, the rhino might have had a dream about being trying to be captured. Or maybe, wouldn't it be really weird if, like, the perspective changed, but it was the same dream? So, like, the rhino had a dream, but the rhino was me.
Or the rhino was dreaming about two idiots called Brian Cox and Ruth Brennan lobbing Ferrero Rochers at it, and he's going, I don't even know what these are. They're like truffles, but
tasty gold
I'm allergic
treats.
to them. Yeah. And I've eaten the paper and now I'm going to die.
Oh.
Good. Well, you did it, so it's your fault.
Anyway.
Good story, Ruth.
So I just wondered about that. Wouldn't it be good, though, if you did, like, share the same dream with other people?
It's Ruth's Fun Fact of the Day.
What an interesting story.
No, Harry Stedman's just popped into the chat and said, tweet him, Gary, about it and see. No, probably not, because I did say that some of his political stances were nonsensical, so probably not. And I've said it twice now. I've reaffirmed what I said. Can you edit that out and then tweet him?
What's that got to do with anything?
Well, he said tweet him. So if he tweets him and then he sees it and then he actually watches the show, he would have heard me say that twice now.
Is Brian Cox quite political?
Sometimes, yeah.
Good.
Yeah. I just...
Good.
Right, for me,
yeah,
right, there's a line between...
Go.
No, there's a line between being, you're
you're about to cross it.
I am, because I'm about... Am I, though? I don't know. Because...
Well, you are, because you're about to say what you're about to say.
Now, listen. I understand that famous people have a huge following.
Or non-famous people. I mean, I've got 15 people watching right now.
Great.
They're probably watching you, but go on.
Well, anyway... That they have a huge following. And it's great to push, like, agendas on stuff.
Yeah.
You know, to get your point across.
Like the Earth is round.
Or flat, or spherical, or...
It's round, Ruth.
I know it is.
It's not flat.
Well, I know, but some people think it is.
Yeah, I know.
And some people use their platforms to discuss that, don't they?
Yes, but Brian Cox will tell you it's round.
Oh, good then. Like a
good, we're
Ferrero
in it.
Rocher.
We're in
Maybe-
it. No, not like-
Whoa.
Oh.
Maybe we were throwing gold-wrapped planet. No, that's going too far.
Go on. Bearing in
what I was
mind,
gonna say
Brian
now.
Cox is probably watching right now.
Oh, I've said his name too many times. He's just going to appear like Candyman.
Well, you hope
Never
it
seen
will.
that film.
You do keep saying his mirror in the night. No, what?
Hello?
Good.
Say his name in the mirror. That's the Candyman thing.
Yeah, that's what I was going for, but it came out wrong.
Just
Yeah.
tumbled from your mouth. Anyway, listen. What was I saying?
I don't know.
But yeah, so say your piece. I
Lost
get
the will
that.
to
But
live.
sometimes some celebrities, they enough go on a bit, don't they? It's like you've said your piece. You've really just okay. Move on to the next bit. But stop now.
Yeah, which
Stop.
I hate. So, yeah. Anyway.
Anyway.
Oh, it's been nice, Rose.
Yeah.
Oh. Anyway,
Yeah.
what's happening? Harry Sedman said tweet him.
That's what I just said.
I know.
Said to tweet him, but
He
you're
said
gonna
it
have
3
to.
times.
Oh, is he?
Well, he also said Ruth likes Brian with a rhino horn.
No, two separate things. And what was the other part? I was in a submarine at some point as well. Don't
With
know why.
Nazis and a frog.
No, they weren't there this time.
Oh, don't want that.
What's that?
Press the wrong button.
No, I was in a submarine. I was going towards this really big.
Well
this
done.
is weird, right? This is odd. Because this is what I mean. Like, actually, I could prove this theory. Ooh, because last night I went from a submarine to this massive, like, stately home, and to get there, I had to run across this big lawn, and there was a girl that was doing like, flips, like front flips and back flips. But I know her, but I don't really know her. You know, when you're friends with people on Facebook, and you're like, because you know, like, acquaintances. She's one of those. So I could just message her and say, hey, did you have a dream last night that you were doing some flips on a big lawn? And then I ran past with a bobble hat on
Was
out
she
of the
in it?
submarine.
Was she in the
She
dream?
was doing the flips.
Right. Do you
I've
know
just
this?
realised.
Whoa. Do you know this person?
Kind of.
Right. Send her a message now on Facebook and ask that question.
I mean, that's a
Say
bit
we're
weird.
say we're live on air and we're discussing whether people share the same dreams. Can I ask you if this happened and see what she comes back with? Do it now.
Should be a bit weirded out,
No,
though.
just do it. Just say we're live on air at stagetostream.tv.
Whilst I'm out, do you know what? Because
I'll just not do it then.
No, I'll think about it.
Do it
but-
now.
Oh, such a...
Do it now, live on air. Come on.
Anyway, she's just launched a new
Well,
venture.
we're not promoting her.
Well, I'm going to. It's an entertainment venture.
We're not going to
So
promote her if
I'm
you're not
gonna
going to message her.
No, well, I'll message her, but at the same time, I'll promote her as
Mary
well because
Poppins.
she's starting a new thing. It's
Right.
like, you know, like how people do like princess parties and things like that. Well, it's kind of like that, but it's also like science and like nature and fun
Right.
stuff as well.
Right,
Like,
yeah,
so it's not
yeah,
just all
yeah,
like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
wishy-washy.
yeah.
Anyway, it's
yeah.
that. She started a new one of that. So
Yeah. Yeah. Well, right, what you need to do is send her a message now.
I don't know her last name. There she is.
I thought you were friends with her.
Well, like I said, an acquaintance. I worked with her on the ship in January.
Right, okay.
She's
right.
a lovely girl. She's
do
really
it,
nice.
Do it now.
I'm going to do it.
Do it now, live on stream.
What am I
Just say,
typing?
right, okay, I'll dictate to you.
Right.
Just say,
You're a what?
hi, what?
I was.
A dictator. What's her name?
Richard Potato.
Her name's
he's a
Richard
dictator.
Potato.
No,
What's her name?
Richard Potato is a dictator. Get
Right,
it?
It could be.
Anyway.
Anyway, what's her name?
Lauren.
Right. Hi, Lauren.
Hi, Lauren.
Ruth here. Weird thing, but we're in the middle of a live show, stagetostream.tv. Tag her in it.
This is thrilling content for anyone out there
It
watching.
is thrilling content because even if you're not interested in the content, you get to look at my face.
Autocorrect has changed live show to love show.
Okay, well, don't do that. We're doing a live show, stagestream.tv, and we're discussing whether people have the same mutual dreams. You were in mine last night.
This is a lot.
Did you dream about whatever it was you were talking about? Ferrero Rochers and Brian Cox.
No, she wasn't around in that part. She was just doing cartwheels on this big field.
Okay, were you dreaming about doing cartwheels in a big field, and was I watching from a distance?
No, I was running out of the submarine with a bobble hat on towards the stately.
Okay, so did you dream about submarine stately homes and, just jog a memory. Did you dream about submarine stately homes and cartwheels?
You had.
Okay. Are you sending it?
I don't know. Should I send this?
Yes, you should send it.
Chat will tell you should send it. No, you shouldn't send it. No, listen, you shouldn't feel bad about it. You should send it because this is an important thing. If you're saying that this could be happening, that people are having
Right,
mutual
okay.
dreams, but they never tell each other about it, then,
That's it.
be like, oh, kind of remember you a little bit.
Well, how do you know her?
She was on the ship.
Okay, well, that's fine.
Yeah,
then.
I worked
Great.
with her on the
Well,
ship.
that's fine. She'll know you. Do that, send it, and say, also, can you send a reply within the next 20 minutes, please? Because we're live.
Do you know what? This is the first message I've sent this person as well. And the last time I spoke to them would have been in January.
And you're dreaming about them. It's fine. Just do it.
But
Listen, it's good content.
Right. What is it, though?
Yvette Pepper said, yes, send it. Do it.
My autocorrect's gone
Send
mad.
it.
They're dreaming about cartwheeling on... space. That would make
on,
sense.
hurry
Wait,
up.
I'm doing it now. Right, it's gone.
Hurry up.
Okay, it's gone.
Okay. Have you sent it?
I've sent it.
Right, can you keep an eye on that? Because it's important that we as scientists, which I now am, that we discover the truth about this.
Right.
Everybody's saying send it.
Well, it's done now.
Well, everyone's saying send it.
She's not opened it yet. Is it going to be one of those 3 dots of death things? You know, when you see someone with typing in it.
Or
Anyway,
just ignore
so
it.
like I say, it's called... Oh, what's it called? It's called... Let me find...
What's what called?
her new business.
Oh, okay. Well, we're promoting that then. Then she needs to get back to you quick.
Yeah, but now I need to know because I've brought her into this, haven't I? Unnecessarily. So the least I can do
Okay.
is... It's called Lollipops Entertainment.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what does
She's very good.
Lollipops Entertainment do?
Well, I've already said, Gary. So it provides...
I'm sorry, you might have done, but I was not listening.
Well, if you weren't listening, other people might not have been
Okay.
either.
Tell us now.
Anyway, listen. It's a children and families entertainment company that provides and creates special and magical moments for all, from themed parties and activities to entertaining and educational videos. We offer a wide variety of entertainment for you to all enjoy.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like science stuff and bugs and things. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put the link in the chat.
Put the link in the
I'm going to
chat.
put the link in. Why not? I mean...
And then everyone can spam her with
on
the
over
same
there.
question. Do you dream
About cartwheeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beverly Charles wants to know what colour my bobble hat was. Don't remember that bit. It was late at night. I've got a funny feeling it might have been sparkly gold.
Weird.
Listen, I've put it down there because I'm going to have to now.
Well, let's hope she gets back to you by the end of the show, Ruth, because I think this is now a scientific fact. If she comes back on and goes, this is weird, I was dreaming about some
She
weird,
might ask the question like,
weird
who
naked
are you?
woman cartwheeling.
It wasn't naked. No one was naked.
Well, were you?
No,
Wow.
just had a bobble hat on.
Just a bobble hat. That's
But
all
you know,
remember.
reason why I came out of a submarine with a bobble hat on because bobble hats were invented for submariners because of the low ceilings. They'd always used to bang their heads. That's why they put the bobbles on top so they wouldn't bash their heads.
That would be because of the show we watched yesterday.
Yeah, we watched a bit of that.
Terror.
Terrible
Terror. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, which is why, in the winter, I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do in the summer, but when loading the van, I'm always bashing my head on it. Put a bobble hat on at Christmas. It was amazing. Didn't hurt. Still bashed my head.
It's top banter, Ruth, and something we'll definitely come back to later on this evening. We'll see you in a bit. Thank you.
Okay.
Good. Okay, it's almost time for our first guest this evening, but first, let's have a look at her in action. Don't go anywhere.
The walls they held my soul. I fell into a deep black hole. It left me for another lady. Now I am on my own. He told me he was leaving, me disbelieving, and I had to let him go. Her name was New York, and she took his heart away. Oh my, her name was New York. She had poisoned his sweet mind. Look out, 'cause here I come, and I'm marching under the beat of drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. Whoa. Whoa.
Yes, indeed. Joining us this evening, the lovely Kelly Louise. Hello, my friend. How are you? Are you well?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
Yes, very good, very good. It's all going wonderful. You've missed some top banter this evening, or maybe you were joining in with the top banter. I don't know, but yes.
No, I was watching earlier. There's always top banter on here, isn't there?
It's never ending, never ending. So how are you? Are you well?
Yes, I'm good, thank you. I'm very well, thank you.
Good.
You're looking very beardy and...
You know, as we do. Now, before we start, I want to address something that you brought up earlier when we had our pre-show chat, and that is the fact of how long ago it is that we met, which is really, really disturbing, but it needs to be brought up. How long ago?
We first met 18 years ago.
That's mental. That can't be right. 18 years.
That's right.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, yeah, and that was way back at right at the beginning. Yeah, too long to remember for me. I can't remember yesterday. So we're going to talk about many things this evening. We're going to talk about your career. We're going to talk about your duo that you do, but before that, we need to sort of get to know you and how you got into the business. So tell us a bit about Kelly Louise.
Well. Okay, so when we first began, I was Kelly Louise, and we were working on a holiday park, Thornwick and Sea Farm. And if you remember, kind of at that time, everybody had Louise in their name. There was Eloise and Emma Louise and Gary Louise.
That happened.
So I then became Kalo, which is much cooler.
Yeah.
Down with the kids in it. So I became Kalo and started adding more comedy to the act and doing a few mashups with the songs, doing different things with them. And then in more recent years, got together with a duo partner, Mr. Mike Snow, who's amazing. And we formed Brass Lyrical. And he plays literally every instrument under the sun. And I do a bit of wailing at the side of him, and we have some top banter as well.
Amazing. Is it as good banter as me and Ruth have?
You know what? I don't think we've ever discussed on stage, feeding Ferrero Rochers to a rhino, but I mean, there's time. There is time yet.
It could happen. So, I mean, was Storm your first sort of like pro gig then?
Oh no, connection's gone bad.
We're good this end. You've gone bad, but we've gone good. She's froze. Oh no, that's horrific. But hey, don't worry because I'm still here. Hello. Hey, we've lost Kalo. It's the first one of the season. This season, 6 weeks in. Is it 6 weeks? I don't know. We've lost Kalo, but we're going to come back to Kalo very shortly indeed and chat more about that. But in the meantime, hello, Ruth. Hello. Ruth was dancing. I saw you dancing away there, Ruthie.
Yeah, I did like that one.
Did you have a nice dance?
Absolutely.
Good.
I'm just going to bring in the fact that I've got an answer.
No way, already?
Already.
Go on.
And the answer is...
No.
No, she didn't.
Did she come up with you weird freak or something like that?
Well, that would be harsh. No.
What did she say?
She said, I can't say I have.
Was that it?
Oh, yeah, and some haters. You're the ones with the tongue.
We've made it really weird between you and whatever her name is.
That's all right, though. I said my theory's been debunked. Oh, no. But I'm just plugged in the adventure, so kind of a win.
Good.
So that's got me out of that.
Is she going to join the chat and have a look?
Well, that'd be nice.
Get her on it.
Anyway, but just to point out...
Come on.
David Burton's in the chat.
Yeah.
And he said, perfectly logical, Ruth. After all, Brian Cox was the keyboard player with the pop act Dream.
There you go.
They were. I forgot about that.
Good. It's interesting, but not as interesting as the fact we've got Kelly back. Hooray! Hello. Are you back?
I'm back, but we keep kind of dropping out. Oh,
that's all right.
Here I am.
Well, I'll just talk to you while you're here, and then I'll talk to Ruth in between. It's fine. If you disappear, then get some real internet.
Three-way banter. It'll be fine.
Whereabouts in the world are you?
At the moment, I'm in the West Midlands.
probably why.
Near Birmingham.
Yeah, it's probably why.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm based there, but obviously, you know, when things are normal, we travel all over the place.
Yeah. No, it's good. And, you know, so I'm going to go back to Thornwick because, I mean, what I was saying was before we got cut off, hopefully we won't again, was that your first sort of like pro sort of gig with us? Was that like way back then?
No, I'd done other stuff before. I'd, you know, started like most people do, you know, as a coat entertainer. I'd started in Skegness actually at Fantasy Island.
Had you?
Yeah, not far from where you are. So yeah, I started there, and then Thornwick, I think was I did 2 seasons there, and then I joined you at Thornwick.
Amazing. It all comes full circle because Fantasy Island, I'm now voiceover man at Fantasy Island. So if you
never are.
Yeah, if you go to Fantasy Island now, every ride you go on and every time you walk around anywhere, it's my voice going, "This is a public service announcement." Yeah, that happens. So that's weird. We're all full circle. It all happens.
That is weird because I used to do the safety announcements at the beginning of all of their shows.
No way.
So there is like I came back there like years after, like 10 years after, and it's still my voice doing the safety announcements.
Not anymore. I've just replaced it. And I started to do them, and then like I had hundreds to do because I'm literally like constantly like my son went there and he didn't know I'd done any of them, and he went, "Your voice is like every like 20 seconds you walk around they do an announcement." But like Toast, which I'm sure you've seen, I did get rather bored in the voiceovers, so there are some that do go a bit kind of hello, yeah, but that happens. So that's weird because we've gone full circle. Everybody works everywhere and does everything, but I think I may have replaced you in that way.
How dare you? You are still on the beginning of all of my intros, though.
Am I really?
You used to do it. Do you remember you did an intro for my show, and you said, how did it go? Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the show is about to begin now. Please take your seats. If they have locked the doors, get a spade and start digging. That's still on there.
Oh, it's good. Well, you wanted comedy, and now you have it. Well, you still have it after all these years. Oh, so we're gonna talk about Brass Lyrical in just a few moments' time. But before we do that, we are gonna have a little look at you guys in action.
Ooh, exciting.
I know, exciting.
Diamonds of a river sparkling around my little finger. Unlike men, the diamonds linger. Men are mere mortals who are not worth going to your grave for. I don't need love. For what good will love do me? Diamonds never lie to me. When love is gone, they luster on.
Well, I'm the king of the strings, oh, a jungle VIP. I reached the top, but had to stop, and that's what's bothering me. I wanna be a man maker, stroll right into town, and be just like the other men. I'm tired of mucking around. Oh, do me too. I wanna be like you.
Cause every time he pulls me there, I just wanna cheat. Let's hear it for the boy. Ooh, let's give the boy hell. Let's hear it for my baby. You know you gotta understand. I could have danced all night.
love. Well, I must get around to it. I ain't ready. A crazy little thing called love.
And I will always love you. Will always love you. And I will always love you. And
Nice. Yes, there we go. Brass lyrical. Ah, love it. We were singing along.
See Ruth bobbing away as well. Tell us
Getting
about
that
it.
groove on.
Tell us about it. How did you guys meet, and how did this become a thing?
Okay, so we've known each other for quite a while as well. Mike and I have known each other for 10 years now. Met through our agency, and we were kind of, always on the same gig circuit. You know what it's like. You're kind of following one another around, aren't you, really? And I said to Mike, let's try and put something together. And by chance, we ended up kind of doing a couple of shows together as solo artists. And I said, well, we're here. Let's do a couple of songs together, see how it works. And it worked really, really well. We've got that thing in common where we both like to take songs apart, put them back together, like, mashups, down with the kids. So we started putting those together. And the interesting thing with Mike is he's ridiculously talented. He can play all sorts of instruments and he sings as well, but he plays a lot of non-traditional instruments, shall we say. So he'll play, he'll do like a pots and pans solo, or he'll play the hose pipe, and of course that silliness and fun really comes out in the show. But people appreciate that at the same time it's been played well. I mean, who knew that you could play a hose pipe well? You can.
Yeah.
And the fact we're good friends. We have a lot of banter on stage, just like you and Ruthie do, and people kind of they relate to that. I think it's that thing of come and join our gang.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So so we have a lot of fun doing that. So yeah, but we do our brass lyrical thing, and then in addition to that, Mike has a band called Rangatang. It's a big party band. So he does that, and I do my solo projects. I mean, I've got loads of different projects. Hope and Glory, which is war songs and sing-alongs. The Western Woman to Broadway Babe show. The list goes on. And then one of my newer projects is bringing more comedy into the shows. And that show, I think you'll like this one. It's based around the art of storytelling with songs in between.
Nice.
So it's like a kind of psychedelic version of Watch with Mother, and it's called Are You Sitting Comfortably? Let's Drink Gin.
Nice.
That's my latest
Well,
show.
I would book that most definitely.
Yay!
And also, I didn't realise that Mike was from Rangatang, which was one of my favourite. When they were back on the circuit, was one of my favourite groups. They were amazing. What an amazing group! Yeah.
They're still going. Orangutan, the mighty Orangutan, are still going.
Amazing.
And in fact, they're one of the few bands that is now kind of taking bookings as we're kind of getting out of lockdown. So
yeah. They were out on the circuit when I was, in the day. I don't want to make you feel old. Mike, but back when I was on the circuit, they were out there, and they were the go-to band for sort of party. Amazing. So that's
Still
really
are.
good. Yeah. Still out there. Well, that's amazing, and I didn't realise that. So that's a really good collaboration with you as well. Getting together and doing that side of it. Amazing.
You should get Mike on here sometime. He'll talk about orangutan, get some of the videos and stuff where they're playing like
we need to do that.
They go out into the stage and they come off the stage, they play a great big dustbin dressed as
well
monkeys.
now it all comes back to me. Now you know, when you put everything together, I remember Mike, and what he did. So Mike, yes, you need to come on the show. Ruth, what night do we need somebody on here? Thursday, great. Mike, you booked in. Give us a call. Send Ruth a message. But that was amazing because I didn't know that. I didn't, that's amazing collaboration that you guys have brought that together with your sort of craziness that you do, and his as well, which is really cool. So
it makes a lot of sense now, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. If ever you were going to sort of co-do a cabaret with, it was going to be. It was going to be somebody of that caliber. So amazing. Love that. Okay, so how's it been for you? Obviously, we chat about this every night, not to get depressing or anything, but how's it been for you for the past sort of year?
Like everybody else, really, it's been weird. I've had to learn to do new things. I've become a teacher. I was rubbish. And my son kept reminding me, well, this isn't how my teacher does it. I was like, yeah, but your teacher looks ridiculous in a sparkly dress.
Exactly, and your teacher doesn't drink gin. So
exactly. So I've had to homeschool, and I've become very Susie housewife. My house has never been so clean. But it has given time to reflect, and I mean, the one thing that it has given me chance to do that I perhaps didn't have before, because I'm trying to develop the comedy show alongside doing my vocal shows. I'm always booked as a vocalist or on with Brass Lyrical, which is wonderful, and I love that. But of course, it gives you limited capacity for kind of testing the comedy side of the routine. So it's given me chance to kind of just sit and write and figure out what works. I'm just ready then to unleash it onto an audience when I get a chance.
Yeah, it's amazing. And that's the thing that sort of comes out from everybody we talk to, is the one thing that's come out of all this is that everybody's had a bit of time to sort of put everything into perspective and sort of work to where they want to go in the future. And what's kind of happening for you now?
Well, moving forward, we're starting to get bookings trickle back in, which is good. A sign of a little bit more normality. Put my teeth back in. So there's that side of things. And just trying to really launch the new show, the Drink Gin show is what I really want to get that.
Is it called Drink Gin Show? Because that works for me.
I should come and do it at the theatre. We'd have so much fun.
We need to do it. And just tonight's show, Drink Gin.
Yeah. Are you sitting comfortably?
Skegness people would love it. Drink Gin. That's it.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to bring Ruthie into the chat this evening. Hello, Ruthie.
Hello.
You all right?
I'm good.
Good.
How are you?
Yeah, good.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Ruthie.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Wonderful.
It's great to hear you.
It's been such a long time. I'll tell you what, though.
It's been a long time.
Speaking of the Drink Gin show, there's a gin distillery. Oh, wow, I'm started now. Gin distillery.
And you don't even
up
drink.
The road. I don't.
So weird.
But there's one up the road. It's just opened up on our street.
Skegness Gin.
Partnership.
We're working on it.
There you go.
Ooh,
wonderful.
Now that would be fabulous.
Well, we need to look at it. A Drink Gin night, and also Olivia's, which is opening as well. We'll get in touch with them as well.
We'll
do it. It's all happening.
I'll bring my.
What?
I know.
Progress is happening here and
crazy.
now.
Drink Gin, watch with Mother.
Yeah.
And, that's that. Good.
There you go.
Ruthie, give us some questions. What's happening in social media tonight? I see it's going crazy.
So much. Well, everyone's enjoying all the little show reels that have been popping up.
Yeah.
Everyone's bopping along.
Great.
So how wonderful. And we've also got lots of love out there. Everyone's just saying it's brilliant. You're looking lovely. There's all sorts of different comments. It's very nice. It's lovely. I want to pour this one out. Mike Snow Orangutan has said, "Who's that handsome trumpet player?"
Well,
Don't know who that could be.
who's the handsome trumpet player? I think he might be talking about me because I have this.
No.
Thanks very much.
Harry said and I'll be happy.
No, Mike's out of a job now.
Terrible. Do you know what though?
Oh,
I didn't know that that Mike was part of Rangatang either, because they always used to come down to Home Lacey. I
There you
always
go,
used
you
to be
see.
there. One of my first gigs.
there you go.
Crazy how it all crosses over. Anyway, let's get on with these questions.
Go for it.
We've got so many. Okay, so Gary, I've just seen on the playback you were doing your trumpet noises with your hands. Oh, that's terrible. Anyway.
Oh, yeah, you're 20 seconds behind, aren't you?
Yeah, I've got a little screen now, which is quite nice. Anyway, listen, David Burton. Hi, David. He's popped in and said, have you ever thought of further promoting your act with Mike through something like Britain's Got Talent? I'm sure you've probably already been approached at some time. I think you would do extremely well from it. From David.
Oh, that's very nice, David. That's very, very nice. And I think, I think potentially it could work, because it is very sort of, it's very British and very very eccentric. A guy playing the hose pipe.
Yeah.
Whether they'd like it or not, well, that's a totally different kettle of kippers.
It's true.
Which could also feature in the show.
As could Gary's wet trumpet.
No. No, don't press it. I know you're trying to, because I can hear the error button going off.
People like my wet trumpet.
No, they don't.
They do.
And also, it's so long.
No, but I guarantee people will start saying wet trumpet.
They already have.
Hashtag wet trumpet.
Harry
Can we get
Stedman.
it trending, please?
You know what's happening if we have Mike on here? The wet trumpet's going to be playing all night. Me and him will duet with wet trumpets.
That would be fabulous.
I agree.
No,
Ruth,
not a fan.
come on.
Right, okay, more questions. We want to know, where has your favourite gig been that you've ever done, ever?
Ooh, exciting. I was very, very fortunate, and I got to play at the Symphony Hall in Birmingham. And it is true what they say, the acoustics just blow you away. They were absolutely incredible. So I think kind of standing up on the stage at the Symphony Hall was one of those, amazing once in a lifetime things. So yes, definitely that.
Was that just you, or was that with Mike and his wet trumpet?
No, it was, in fact, it was myself.
Oh, okay.
I had a band behind me, had an 8-piece band, and I had 4 dancers dressed as giant baubles.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It's the sort of thing I'd do.
Oh, indeed. There is a joke in there about baubles, but I think this is a family show, so
Probably just leave that there.
Leave it there.
Safer.
Hello, Ruth.
Safer.
We're back on your face looking
Disgusted.
perturbed.
Yeah.
Perturbed
It's
is
my
the
usual
word.
face when
It
you're
is.
around.
Anything I say, really. It's true.
A perturbed moon is where we are tonight, yes.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got more questions.
Go.
Okay, we want to know, what is your favourite style to perform / listen to, and does it differ?
it does differ. I'm very eclectic. I like lots of different genres. My favourite is the musicals. I do love stage stuff. And when I first met Mike, he hated musicals. But when he managed to kind of, you know, get a trumpet solo into one of them, he learned to love it. So so I've kind of converted him to liking musicals. But the one thing I do like to do is something I kind of touched on earlier. I like to do mashups. I like taking lots of different genres and layering them, and that's something that Mike and I do when Mike puts together our dots, our musical scores. So we'll layer things. So we do like a mashup that's sort of there's a Latin feel to it, but it's actually Brown Eyed Girl with a Latin feel, and then we mashed in the jungle, the mighty jungle, etc. So we have lots of fun doing that as well.
Nice. Yeah.
Great.
Ruthie.
Okay, I'm going to stick 2 questions together.
Can I just jump in and say Harry Stedman went, he said the wet trumpet and it's too long. Is that a euphemism?
Well, it is too long.
That's what she said.
I mean, it's not just
You
a
heard
quick...
it here.
Oh, no. Oh, there it is.
I'm not even on camera. I am now.
I mean, that's got to be at least, 20 seconds?
No, it's not that long.
Feels like it.
Wow, good. That's what she said. It's one of them nights tonight. Oh, happy days. Ruthie, stop tapping and tell us some more.
Right, okay. I can't remember what I was going to ask now. I've forgotten. Oh, I see. I was
going
going
to amalgamate 2 questions into
word.
one.
Good word.
Good
I
job,
like
you're
that.
paying attention.
Okay, right. If you could perform with anyone, past or present, out of the music industry,
Jesus.
you could include Mike with this. We won't exclude him. Maybe make it a trio, in any venue, where would it be? Who would it be with? And the other part of the question, which I'm making really hard unnecessarily, is which song would you sing? It's a hard one.
Yeah, that's become a big question, hasn't it? Well, we always include Mike because he's amazing. But I'd like it if we could do something with my favourite artist of all time is Karen Carpenter. I think she had the most beautiful voice. There was no kind of riffs or anything like that. It was just that gorgeous tone to her voice that was like melted caramel on the lug hole. So I think I'd like to kind of duet with Karen Carpenter. I once wanted to be a Karen Carpenter tribute, but
I know
just
this.
looked like I'd eaten her,
I remember you saying this.
Yeah. Something I've always kind of wanted because I just love that music. So yeah, I think it would be Karen Carpenter. The one thing that I'm trying to do moving forward is I want to branch out into working on cruise ships. So a big old cruise ship would be fabulous. Yeah, and my favourite Carpenter song is for All We Know. So I think it would probably be that one.
Nice.
I think that answers everything, doesn't it?
It does. And you've even answered an extra question, which was going to be, where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? On a cruise ship.
On a cruise ship?
Obviously.
Well, hopefully, yes, hopefully. I mean, I've been really, really lucky. My land work is through Elcock Entertainments. They've looked after me for the last 10 years. And I still work very, very happily with them. But I've now formed a new alliance with a new agent called Jo Martin Management. She's wonderful, and she's kind of looking after the cruise side. So between 2 parties, between Elcock and Jo, hopefully I'll continue to do the land work that I love and branch out into maybe doing some of the cruises as well. So
amazing.
We got those guys. We love them.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. It's been great chatting this evening, hearing about your story, and yeah, wonderful.
And wet trumpets and
trumpets and everything else involved. Ladies and gentlemen, the fabulous Kalo. Thank you very much, my dear. We shall speak again soon. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Yes.
Something magical is coming this Easter. Live on Stage to Stream, our brand new online panto, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Join Dorothy Gale, The Cowardly Lion, Tin Man, and the Scarecrow in a brand new online magical adventure. Live this Easter at www.stagetostream.tv. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, live online this Easter. For more information, visit our website at www.stagetostream.tv. Yes, indeed. You're watching StageToStream.tv live here from the Neverland Theatre here in Skeg, Vegas. Hope you enjoyed tonight. It was wonderful chatting to Kelly this evening. Are you okay, Ruthie, over there?
Oh, yeah, you got a very odd voice then, didn't you?
In what way?
You went chatting.
Chatting. Well, I like to get down with the kids or indeed get down with the commoners, whatever, or the poshers, whichever.
I don't think that's a word.
Probably is. Have you enjoyed this evening?
That's been good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been nice.
I'm going to hop back to the comments.
Go on.
David Burton's popped back in. Hi, David. He said, Kelly and Mike, I think this is an ideal modern variety act. You are both extremely talented and need greater exposure, which is why I suggested Britain's Got Talent.
Yeah.
He's right. It is great. And it's one of those acts as well that just appeals to everybody, doesn't it? Because you've got... you've got some of the older songs, but done in like a newer way and sort of mixed in. It's great for everyone.
Yeah, and I'm a big fan of Mike as well. I really am. So I'm excited if we can get him on the show. What else you got, Ruthie?
Lots of people just popping in saying they absolutely loved it. That's a given. It's a fabulous act, isn't it? Hang on. What's this? So Harry Stedman has said a euphemism for your wet trumpet.
Yeah.
And David Burton, you get ready with your laughter, although I'm
I'm
probably
ready.
going to mess this up.
I'm ready.
He said, it's not a euphemism, Harry. You mean a euphonium.
Amazing. It's very good. Euphonium.
There you go. That's
and Drew got the battery pack.
It's a... What is it? It's a... Oh, not me thing. It's a... No, euphonium. It's like a...
I know what it is.
Small trumpet type thing. Anyway. That's that.
Ooh, it's been a fun evening this evening, Ruthie.
Wait.
Several times. I'm coming back to you.
Okay.
What have you got?
No, I was just going to say, I've popped all the links in the chat.
I was going to say, have you got a fun fact of the evening before we go?
Well, wait, we've got to do the plug-in first.
Okay.
So,
Who we got tomorrow?
What? Oh, I've not... Stop interrupting.
Okay, you just do what you need to do. I'll come back to you in 30 seconds' time at the end of the show to end it. Go.
Oh, for me to do my bits now? Right, okay. No, I just meant scroll up in the chat because then you can find the link to Brass Lyrical. So pop on there, give it a follow, give it a like, give it a share. Why not? If you own a cruise ship, hire Kelly. Great entertainment. Do that. That was all I had to say on the matter.
Thought of the day before we go?
Oh, loofahs grow on trees.
It's Ruth's fun fact of the day.
But it's not as interesting as...
Steel drums are our favourite drum.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
But it's an actual fact.
Good. Say goodnight, Ruthie. We're
can-
back tomorrow. Who's on the show tomorrow evening?
We have got a fabulous guest tomorrow. We have got Jen Moorcroft. She's going to be here tomorrow. She's going to be talking about her hybrid theatre project that's going on. So definitely pop in for that. It's
I
going
like
to be a
that.
good one.
Yeah, it's going to be
Very good.
fun. Say goodnight, Ruthie.
Good night, Ruthie.
It's been fun. If you've enjoyed yourself this evening, make sure you join us tomorrow evening. And, of course, make sure you share it, send the love, get people to join us. And, of course, we're looking for more guests as well here on StageToStream.tv. It's the place where you can talk about entertainment and all things wonderful. But in the meantime, from all of us, have a safe evening, whatever that is. I don't know. But have a good evening. Stay safe, whatever you're doing. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night.